Hello and welcome to this programming tutorial. Today we're going to do animation and movement. The first thing we're going to do is to create a new sprite. With the sprite area here, we're going to create a new sprite. As we create a new sprite, we can get rid of the cat by right click and then delete. Okay, this is the drawing area. We're going to be using a line tool. We're going to put a bit more thickness to it. We're going to make our worm to be green. So we draw, that's the head, and then the body of the worm, just like that. We can use the fill tool to complete the drawing, and we'll just give it a bit of an eye using the circle tool with the fill effect, just like so. There it is. Okay, so this is the first costume. We need another costume, so what we'll do is to right click and duplicate. Okay, we can use the select tool, and we're going to make a selection of the middle body of the worm and then press delete. We'll then go to our brush tool with the same color, and we're going to go up and down, and then the same up and down. So just realized that this is the slightly lighter color, so we're just going to change this. Use the fill tool here to color that just by clicking on the other color. We'll color it the right way. So finish off with the brush tool to close. So we have costume 1, I have costume 2, and you can just see, just going to color it the same color, that by going up and down it looks like it's moving. So we're going to program this particular sprite to do that. Go to events. When the green flag is clicked, we're going to do a forever loop, and we're going to go to looks, place next costume, back to control. I'm going to make it wait a little bit so the animation is not too quick. There it is. So that's all it takes to make this worm move. Just going to move it to the center, and there it is. That's our worm moving. Going to stop the animation, and I'm going to put the background on. So this section here, go to the photo library. I'm going to place this particular picture and move the worm into position. There it is. Okay, going to stop the animation. Going to go back to scripts, and we're going to program the worm to move with the arrows. So use a forever loop as well. In this case we also add an if loop. We go to sensing, and we're going to add the key press. We're going to select right arrow, go to motion, and choose change X by 10. This will move the worm to the right using the right arrow. We can right click on this programming block and duplicate it. It's going to save us a bit of time. Change the arrow direction to left and change the number to -10. There it is. So I'm going to click on the green arrow now, green flag, and we can move our worm left and right. Okay. If we wanted to move our worm up and down, the process is very similar. We go to the forever block, add an if block, just like before. We go to the key press event in sensing and go to motion. We're going to be using the Y this time, and we're going to be using the up arrow. So up arrow, positive number goes up. Going to duplicate this block again to save us a bit of time. Going to use the down arrow, and we're going to change the number as you correctly thought by -10. So I'm going to run the program again, and now our worm can also fly. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I look forward to seeing your own creations.